Should be recording you. 3, 2. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, this is the weekly content creator challenge. I'm gonna be ranking my favorite gadgets and what I like about them in the new Paint Brawl update. I don't know what it's called. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. Alright, number 7 on my list, in my opinion, is the paint roller. I feel like it makes you go slower. And it's just not that good in my opinion. If I really wanted to do something like that, I would probably just use a regular, that's not a sled. I would probably just use a regular sled and use the paint rollers. So, yeah, number 7 on my list. It doesn't really paint well either, so yeah. Number 7. Alright, actually no, this is not going for the paint jar. Number 6 on my list is going to be the paint jar. It doesn't really, it's kind of hard to use if you don't know how to use it before you find out. Before you find out, it's pretty hard to use because like what are you supposed to do with this? You're supposed to eat it, or you're supposed to throw it on the ground, but no, you're just supposed to drink it, which doesn't make sense at all. And it's pretty simple. All it just does is like give you more paint. So it's not very it's not very good. But it's better than the paint roller in my opinion. So yeah, number 6. Alright. Number 5 on my list is the paint gun. It's just like a normal pellet gun. You just shoot it and paints. Oh, it paints the terrain blocks. I didn't know that before. But yeah, it's just a simple like pellet gun, but with paint. So, it's not that good. It's also not that bad. So, number 5. Alright, for number 4 on my list is gonna have to be the paint balloon. So it's basically just like a bomb, like an impulse, like not impulse, impact bomb. So you throw it and paints everything in a radius. It's pretty good. It actually does damage, I think. So that's also good. It's basically just a bomb, but it does paints. So, yeah, number 4. I think I'm gonna go Splat Bat. Why did I just take that out? Alright, number 3 on my list is gonna be the Splat Bat. It's just a bat that paints. So, it's good for melee, and it's good for painting. So, basically it's the paintbrush that does damage. I really like using it for PvP in the paint map, platoon, whatever you call it. But yeah, it's pretty good. All right. So number two on my list is gonna be the spray can. You just shake it. When it makes that sound, you just press your bottom face button. So depending on what controller you're on, so it just it does that. So it's basically like a fire extinguisher. It's basically just a reskin fire extinguisher, but it paints. So like, yeah, it's just a reskin fire extinguisher, basically. But it's pretty fun to use, and it's also kind of a complex gadget, in a good way, and I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, number two. All right, and last but not least, I have the Paint Buddy. I think it's really cool. It's not very useful in the actual paint game mode, but it's still pretty fun to use. So basically, you just set it down, and it paints everything. You can't control where it goes though. I don't think. So yeah, but if it hits like a look, if it hits like a if it hits a wall, see it turns. So it's kind of useful if you're trying to paint like a floor, but I think it's really cool. So yeah. Uh, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, join the Discord, and yeah. Hopefully, I can post this and get this stuff for Content Creator. Yay! Bye bye. The goobers in my basement. Mm.